Welcome to English Speaking Corner. This is your quiet, dedicated space to build your speaking confidence one step at a time. We are so happy you have chosen to spend these few minutes with us today. This is not just a lesson. It is a moment for you to breathe, listen, and find your own voice in English. Today, we are going to explore a very powerful concept that can truly change how you approach your studies. It is called the 1% rule.
That is right. Many people believe that to learn a language, you need to spend hours every single day hunched over a desk with a thick grammar book. They think they need a massive transformation all at once. But the truth is much simpler and much more encouraging. If you can improve your English speaking by just 1% every day, you will be amazed at where you are in a year. Progress is not about giant leaps. It is about small, consistent steps.
I love that perspective because it removes all the pressure. When we feel pressured, our bodies become tense, our throats tighten, and it becomes much harder to speak English clearly. In this corner, we choose a different way. We choose calm. We choose slow, clear practice. If you find this peaceful way of learning helpful, please do subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you become part of our community of learners who value steady growth over stressful perfection. It helps us keep creating these sessions for you.
Now, let us think about what that 1% really looks like in your daily life. It might mean learning just 3 new words. It might mean practicing your pronunciation for 5 minutes while you wait for your coffee to brew. Or it might mean sitting here with us right now and shadowing our voices. The most important thing is that you show up for yourself. When you show up, you are telling yourself that your goals are important.
Today, we are going to practice a dialogue together. This dialogue is about building a morning routine, which is a perfect example of a small habit. We will start very slowly. I want you to listen to the sounds of the words and how they connect to one another. I will say a sentence, and then I want you to say it out loud. Do not just think the words, actually speak them. Feel your tongue and your lips moving. This is how you build muscle memory.
Muscle memory is so important. Your mouth is made of muscles, just like your arms or your legs. When you speak English, you are training those muscles to move in new ways. Even if it feels a bit strange at first, keep going. Each time you repeat a sentence, you are making that 1% improvement. Let us start our dialogue. Speaker 1, would you like to begin the first line of our routine?
I start my day with a cup of water. Now, let's look at that sentence. It's simple, but it's full of good practice. Notice the word start. It has a strong T sound at the end. Try to make that T crisp and clear. I start my day. And then we have the word water. In slow, clear English, we want to hear the sounds clearly. I start my day with a cup of water. Try saying that now, focusing on the clarity of every single word.
That is a great start. When you say the word with, make sure your tongue is just between your teeth for that TH sound. It's a soft sound, with. A cup of water. It's a very gentle way to begin. My next line is, then I spend 5 minutes reading. Listen to the word spend. It has a D sound at the end that we often forget when we speak quickly. Then I spend 5 minutes reading.
Reading is such a wonderful habit. When you say the word reading, make sure you emphasize the ing ending. It should be a smooth, continuous sound. Reading. Let's try the whole sentence together now. Then I spend 5 minutes reading. This is your 1% for the day. You are taking a small action, and you are doing it with focus. You should feel proud of yourself for this moment of study.
My next line in the dialogue is, it helps me feel calm and ready. There are some beautiful sounds in this sentence. Look at the word helps. It has that S at the end because we are talking about it. It helps me. And the word feel has a long E sound. It helps me feel calm and ready. Notice how the word calm has a silent L. We do not say the L sound. We just say calm.
That is a very important point. English is full of silent letters, and that can be frustrating for learners. But when we practice slowly like this, we can notice them without feeling overwhelmed. Calm and ready. The word ready has a nice simple R sound at the start. It helps me feel calm and ready. When you speak this sentence, try to actually feel that calmness in your voice. Your voice is a reflection of your state of mind.
Next, I say, I do not check my phone until later. This is a very difficult habit for many of us, isn't it? We often want to check our messages immediately, but in our dialogue, we are choosing a slower path. I do not check my phone until later. Look at the word check. It has a sharp ch sound at the beginning, check. And the word until has a clear l at the end. I do not check my phone until later.
Later is another word where we can practice our vowel sounds. Later. It has a long A sound. I do not check my phone until later. This sentence is about setting a boundary for your peace of mind. As you repeat it, imagine you are actually putting your phone away and choosing to focus on yourself instead. This is the essence of the growth mindset we discussed. You are choosing what is best for your long-term progress.
The last line of our slow dialogue is, this small routine changes my whole morning. Let us break that down. This small routine. The word small has a long aw sound. Routine has the stress on the second part, routine. Changes my whole morning. The word whole is another one with a silent letter. The W is silent. We just hear the H, whole, morning. This small routine changes my whole morning.
When you say that sentence, focus on the word changes. It has a Z sound at the end, changes. It is a very active word. This small routine changes my whole morning. Think about how true that is. The things we do in the first 10 minutes of our day often decide how we feel for the next 10 hours. By practicing English now, you are making sure your morning is productive and positive.
Now that we have practiced the sentences slowly, we are going to try them again, but a little bit more naturally. This is the next level of your 1% improvement. We are not going to speak fast, but we are going to connect the words. In English, we often slide one word into the next. This is called linking. It is what makes English sound smooth and natural.
For example, instead of saying, I start my day with a cup of water as separate words, we might say a cup of water. The word cup and the word of join together. Cup of water. It sounds almost like one word. I start my day with a cup of water. Try to feel that flow as you repeat it now. It is like a gentle wave moving forward.
That is a perfect description. Let's try the second line with that natural flow. Then I spend 5 minutes reading. We can link spend and 5 slightly, though they are quite distinct. Then I spend 5 minutes reading. Focus on the rhythm here. English is a rhythmic language. It has a beat like music. Then I spend 5 minutes reading. Can you feel the beat of that sentence?
It really does have a rhythm. Let's look at the next one. It helps me feel calm and ready. We can link calm and calm and ready. It helps me feel calm and ready. Notice how the D in and almost disappears when we say it quickly, calm and ready. This is how native speakers sound so fluid. They are not talking faster. They are just connecting their words more efficiently.
Exactly. And for the next line, I do not check my phone until later. We can link check and my and phone and until, phone until. I do not check my phone until later. Try to keep your breath moving as you say the whole sentence. Do not stop between the words. Let the air carry the sounds out of your mouth in one smooth motion.
And the final line, this small routine changes my whole morning. We can link whole and morning just a little bit. This small routine changes my whole morning. Notice the melody of the sentence. Our voices go up and down. Changes my whole morning. Usually our voice goes down at the end of a sentence to show we have finished our thought. This small routine changes my whole morning.
You are doing a wonderful job. If you feel like you are struggling to keep up, do not worry. That is completely normal. Remember the 1% rule. You do not have to be perfect today. You just have to be a little bit more familiar with these sounds than you were yesterday. If you are enjoying this practice, please hit the like button. It tells us that you want more of these follow-along dialogues.
Now that we have practiced our dialogue, let's talk a little bit about why this works. When you shadow, you are bypassing the part of your brain that worries about grammar rules. You are not thinking about subject-verb agreement or prepositions. You are simply experiencing the language. You are listening to the music of English and trying to sing along. This is how children learn, and it is still the most effective way for adults to build speaking confidence.
I think a lot of learners are afraid of making mistakes. They think if they say a word wrong, they have failed. But in the 1% rule, a mistake is just a piece of data. It is information that tells you where you can improve tomorrow. If you pronounce water as water today, that's okay. Tomorrow you might notice the difference and adjust. That adjustment is your 1%.
That is so true. We should celebrate our mistakes because they mean we are actually practicing. You cannot make a mistake if you are staying silent. So by speaking out loud with us, you have already succeeded. You have overcome the biggest obstacle, which is silence. Now, let us try to personalize this. The 1% rule is most effective when it feels real to you.
Let us take a moment. I want you to think about your own morning. What is one thing you do every single day? It could be something very small. Do you brush your teeth? Do you open the window? Do you check the weather? Think of one simple sentence in English to describe that action. For example, I open the window every morning.
That is a great example. Now I want you to say your sentence out loud. I will give you a moment of silence right now to speak your own sentence. Go ahead. Just say it clearly. It does not matter if it is simple. Simple is good. Simple is clear. By saying your own sentence, you are moving from repeating our words to creating your own. This is the transition from a learner to a speaker.
Did you say it? I hope so. Even if you whispered it, that counts. The next time you do that action in real life, I want you to say the sentence again. If you open the window tomorrow morning, say out loud, I open the window. This connects the English language to your physical world. When English is connected to your life, you remember it much better. This is a tiny environmental change that costs nothing, but gives you a huge advantage.
We talked earlier about the importance of environment. Many people think they need to move to an English-speaking country to become fluent. While that can help, it is not necessary. You can create an English environment right where you are. You can do this by surrounding yourself with sounds like this podcast, or by putting small sticky notes on objects in your home. But the best way is to make your own voice part of your environment.
I like that idea. Make your own voice part of your environment. If you live alone, you can narrate your day. You can say, I am making tea now, or I am putting on my shoes. If you live with others and feel shy, you can do it quietly or in the shower. The point is to get the words out of your head and into the air. When the words are in the air, they become real.
Let us talk about the fear of failure for a moment. In the podcast we watched earlier, they mentioned that motivation often comes after action, not before. This is a very deep truth. Many people wait until they feel motivated to practice their English. They wait for a burst of energy. But if you wait for motivation, you might wait for a long time.
It is much better to rely on discipline and small habits. When you have a routine, like coming to this corner every morning, you do not need motivation. You just do it because it is what you do. It is like brushing your teeth. You do not need to be inspired to brush your teeth. You just do it. We want English speaking to feel just as natural and just as automatic for you.
And that is why we keep these sessions calm and gentle. We want this to be a place you look forward to visiting. We want it to be your quiet study space where you can escape the noise of the world. When you are here, you are safe to make mistakes. You are safe to speak slowly. You are safe to be a beginner. Even if you are at a B1 level, you are still growing, and that is a beautiful thing.
Let us try one more practice session. This time, we will use some phrases that help you in a conversation when you feel stuck. These are rescue phrases. They are part of that imperfect action we talked about. Instead of staying silent when you forget a word, you can use these phrases to keep the conversation going.
The first phrase is, how do you say? This is a lifesaver. If you forget the word for bridge, you can say, how do you say the road over the water? This allows you to keep talking. Let us practice that. How do you say? Say it with me. How do you say? Notice how the words how and do you flow together. How do you? How do you say?
The next one is, I mean. We use this when we want to correct ourselves or explain something in a simpler way. If you say a sentence and realize the grammar was wrong, do not stop. Just say, I mean, and then say it again in a simpler way. Let us practice. I mean. It is very short and very useful. I mean.
And the third one is, what is the word? This is what we say when a word is on the tip of our tongue but we cannot quite remember it. It shows the other person that you know the concept. You are just looking for the specific English label. What is the word? Try saying that. What is the word? Look at the word what. It has a clear T sound, but in natural speech, it often becomes a very soft dust sound when it links to is. What is? What is the word?
These 3 phrases are like a safety net. They catch you when you fall. If you have these phrases ready, you will feel much less afraid of speaking. You know that even if you forget a word, you have a way to stay in the conversation. That is a huge part of building your confidence. Confidence does not mean you never make mistakes. It means you know how to handle them when they happen.
That is such a powerful way to look at confidence. It is not the absence of fear. It is the ability to move forward despite the fear. Every time you use a rescue phrase, you are practicing the growth mindset. You are saying, I do not know this word yet, but I can still communicate. That word yet is so important. I cannot speak fluently yet. I do not know all the grammar yet. It opens the door to the future.
I would like to encourage everyone listening to think about their progress over the last 10 minutes. You have listened to clear English. You have practiced specific sounds. You have shadowed a dialogue about routines. And you have learned how to use rescue phrases. You have definitely improved by 1% today, probably even more.
You really have. And if you feel a sense of accomplishment, hold on to that feeling. That feeling is the real motivation. It is the reward for your action. You did not wait for the feeling to start. You started, and now you have the feeling. This is the cycle of success. Each day you show up, the cycle becomes stronger and easier to maintain.
We are coming to the end of our session today, but your practice does not have to end here. Remember the next step we discussed. Try to find one moment today where you can speak a sentence out loud about your life, whether it is about your lunch, your work, or your walk in the park. Just one sentence. That is your 1% goal for the rest of the day.
And if you found this helpful, please do click the bell icon after you subscribe. That way you will be notified every time we open the English Speaking Corner for a new session. We want to be a regular part of your routine, helping you build that steady, calm confidence that leads to real fluency. You are doing so well, and we are very proud of the effort you are putting in.
It is a journey, and we are honored to walk it with you. Do not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Your journey is unique to you, and every small step you take is a victory. Keep your headphones close, keep your heart open to learning, and most importantly, keep speaking. Even when it isn't perfect, it is progress.
Before we go, let us take one deep breath together. Inhale and exhale. Feel the tension leave your shoulders. You have done the work for today. You have practiced your English, and you have done it with kindness toward yourself. That is the most important habit of all. Being kind to yourself as you learn.
We will see you in the next episode for more calm practice and clear dialogues. Until then, remember that every word you speak brings you closer to the confident speaker you are becoming. Have a wonderful, peaceful day, and enjoy your 1% growth.
One episode at a time, your English is becoming smoother and more confident. We believe in you, and we can't wait to practice with you again very soon. Goodbye for now from the English Speaking Corner.
Goodbye, and keep speaking. You are doing great.
As we finish, I want to leave you with a thought about consistency. Many people think that they need to do a lot to see results. But if you look at a stone in a river, the water does not change the stone because it is powerful. It changes the stone because it is persistent. The water flows over the stone every single day, every single minute. Eventually, the stone becomes smooth and round. Your English is like that stone. Our lessons are like the water. We do not need to be a crashing waterfall. We just need to be a steady, calm stream.
That is a beautiful image to end on. It reminds me that we don't have to be perfect or loud to be effective. We just have to keep flowing.
If you have been listening to us for a while, you might notice that some words are starting to feel more familiar. Some sounds are starting to feel more natural in your mouth. This is the quiet work of consistency. It is happening even when you don't realize it. Trust the process. Trust the time you are spending here.
We often get caught up in the final goal. We want to be fluent. We want to get that new job. We want to travel the world. And those are all wonderful goals. But don't forget to enjoy the process of learning. There is a special kind of joy in discovering a new way to express yourself. There is a joy in the moment when a difficult sound finally becomes easy. Try to notice those small joys today.
Maybe today your small joy was simply understanding a whole paragraph without looking at a dictionary. Or maybe it was feeling your confidence grow just a little bit when you repeated a sentence after us. These are the moments that build a life. These are the moments that build a speaker. We are so glad we could share these moments with you today.
If you have a friend or a colleague who is also learning English and might feel stressed or overwhelmed, please share this video with them. Sometimes all someone needs is a reminder that it is okay to go slow. It is okay to take small steps. By sharing, you are helping us grow this community of calm learners. We want this corner to be a haven for everyone who feels the pressure of the modern world.
Thank you for your support and for your time. Your time is the most valuable thing you have, and we are grateful you spent it here with us. We will be back soon with another dialogue, another routine, and another chance to improve by 1%. Until then, keep that quiet confidence in your heart.
It is the small things that lead to the big things. Your daily practice is the foundation of your future success. Every time you speak a sentence in this corner, you are building that foundation stronger. You should feel very encouraged by your progress today. You are moving forward, and that is what matters most.
Let us take one last moment of silence together, just to appreciate the work you have done. Think about the sounds you practiced. Think about the phrases you learned. Let them settle in your mind. This silence is also a part of your learning. It gives your brain a chance to process everything we have covered.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing. And thank you for being part of the English Speaking Corner. We are excited to see you again. Remember, you are becoming more confident, one episode at a time. We will see you very soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay consistent, stay calm, and keep speaking. You have everything you need to succeed. See you next time.
Just one more thought before the screen goes dark. If you find yourself struggling later today, just remember the word yet. If you can't remember a word, say to yourself, I don't remember it yet. It changes the energy of the moment. It turns a wall into a bridge. Use that bridge today.
That is the perfect final tip. The power of yet. Use it well. We are rooting for you. See you next time.
In our next session, we will dive deeper into some common daily conversations. But for now, take what you learned today and let it be enough. You have done enough for today. You have grown and you have learned. That is a successful day in my book.
Absolutely. A very successful day. Take care of yourself, and we will talk again soon. Goodbye for now.
It really is about the journey, not just the destination. When you look back in a few months, you will see how these small sessions added up to something big. You will be surprised at how much easier it feels to speak. You will look back at this day as one of the many days that built your fluency.
I can already imagine the progress you will make. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the tree growing every day, but if you water it and give it sunlight, it will eventually become tall and strong. You are watering your English today. You are giving it the sunlight it needs.
And with that, we will leave you to your day. Carry this calm with you. Carry this confidence with you. You are an English speaker. Believe it, and it will be true. We will see you soon in our next quiet study space. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Stay focused on your 1%. You are doing amazing work. See you next time.
Sometimes the hardest part is just starting, but you have already done that. You have finished the session. The hardest part is behind you today. Now you can move forward with ease. We are so proud of you for completing this. It takes courage to practice out loud, and you did it.
You really did.
It's impressive to see people taking charge of their own learning like this. You are an active participant in your own growth. That is the best way to be. We will keep providing the lessons if you keep providing the effort. It's a great partnership.
It certainly is. We look forward to many more sessions like this one. There are so many interesting things to talk about and so many ways to improve our speaking together. We are just getting started.
Indeed.
There is a whole world of English out there for you to explore, and you are getting ready for it, 1% at a time. We will be here to help you every step of the way.
All right, it is truly time to say goodbye now. We hope you feel refreshed and inspired. Go out there and use your English, even if it is just one small sentence. You've got this.
You've definitely got this. See you soon. Goodbye.